Hey guys, and welcome back to FM303. We are live here again, and we are back with Ipswich Town, and we've come back at a good time. We have skipped the Pizza Trophy game, the Papa John's Trophy game, which we lost 2-0 to Arsenal, but that's going to be completely irrelevant, really, in the scheme of things. I quickly take you here. We rotated the team a bit for this one. I probably should put more of an effort in, but all in all being said, I just felt like we'll give it a go with these boys out here. And actually, if you look at the expected goal ratio, we played better really than Arsenal did, which is saying something. They went pretty strong as well. I mean, they had a couple of good players out there, like Maitland-Niles played, for example. Probably just Maitland-Niles, but still. Anyway, what we've done now is we've got to the end of the transfer window, and we've got some big games coming up as we push on in our League One campaign to try and move up the league. So we've got Accrington, Doncaster and Lincoln, and possibly Gillingham we're going to try and squeeze into this next hour for you all, if not slightly more. But let's take you to the team report and take you to the last few transfers we have done here, right? So squad depth, let's see what we got. We made a big change up top. I felt as if Norwood, Lancaster and Jackson are all good, but I wanted a bit of competition. So I went old school and signed Rudy Jested on a free transfer, a 2-year deal for £1,200 a week. Not bad at all. He's a bit more rounded than just being a target man, which I really like. He can also play the pressing forward role, which we're looking to utilise in our team. So with that being said, I feel like he is going to be a fantastic addition to the squad. His finishing's good, his heading's good, his bravery, aggression, jumping reach, all fantastic stats here to have. And like I say, a free transfer as well. Got experience at the championship level with Middlesbrough and Villa. He's been a bit of an enigma. He's had one really good season with Blackburn a few years back, but we're going to give him one more run out and see how we can get on here. I think he'll be a good signing for us, so that'll be a good bit of movement there on behalf of the squad. We've also made a bit of change in the attacking mid positions. We've also managed to bring in, shockingly, Curtis Jones from Liverpool, would you believe it? He is on 2,000 a week with us. His contract's actually 20. They only wanted 10%. But I thought, well, why not go for him? I mean, like, this guy is world class. He's proved it this year in real life for Liverpool. And as you can see, he's really well rounded. A star player for us who can improve. And I was looking at the system and going, do you know what? The system is good. We've got a really good system here. It's working well for us. We're looking like we're one of the better teams in the league. I just wondered if on deadline day, if I could get that little bit more quality in, and I had a bit of wage budget to spend, and so I utilised it really well with Jested and Jones primarily, I believe. Moving on to midfield, I've upset Emlyn Hughes a little bit, or Emma Hughes, because I brought someone else in to compete with him. And that is a guy from Arsenal, a young midfielder called Nicholas Rovella, who's on 16,000 a week in real life. Got him for 10% of that, which is unbelievable. Look how good he is for this level. He could play Championship, if not maybe Premier League at the lower level. Maybe that's a bit ambitious, but definitely Championship at least. But he'll give us another option in that centre mid position, a bit more competition. And it does mean, going back to the squad, we have moved one or two players on as well. We didn't do anything defensively despite these injuries that are starting to mount up slightly, which is a bit of a concern. But saying that, you know, I still believe we've got players coming back to fitness soon. People like Ward and, you know, Ken Lock's now come back, which is good, you know, gives us another option as well. So quickly going to take you to the 23s because I have actually moved a couple of players into there we've moved on. I've moved on loan John Nolan. He was transfer listed. He was really our backup option. He's a decent player, but I sent him off on loan to Lincoln. They're covering his wages to the end of the season. And that just kept us in a position here when I go to the budget where we still got some budget available. Otherwise, we were pushing it slightly. So it was very important for me to do that. And moving on as well, Dobra I've popped back in here as well. He could make an appearance back in the first team. I just think maybe some under-23s regular football now will see these stats increase. And so far it looks to be going quite well for him. So with that in mind, Curtis Jones has come in. Let's pop him back in the under-23s and get him playing some football. And the other guy that has gone out on loan, which I can't see in my first team because I'm pretty sure, is he in the first team? Yeah, Aaron Drinan. I'm going to move into under-23s. He's gone out on loan to Wrexham to the end of the season because he was someone else as well. We give a bit of a run out in the Carabao Cup, but I don't think he's actually going to feature too much going forward. Bearing in mind the options we now got with people like Curtis Jones coming in and Freddie Sears, who's played really well, and Alan Judge and Edwards. We've got options basically. So with that being said, we're going to get ready for the big game tomorrow, which is going to be Accrington Stanley at home. The domestic transfer window does close today, so that'll be the end of any business we can do whatsoever. But with that being said, I feel really confident here. I think we've done the best we can with a tight budget. I think we've maximised everything to the hill. And really now we should be looking to push on to try and get automatic promotion with this Ipswich Town team. Something in real life they give their left arm for, right? Anyway, let's pick the team for Accrington now, because this is going to be a tricky game, because they're one of those teams that you don't really know what you're going to get day to day with them. So I think it's going to be Holy, Cornell. Got to keep an eye on the condition here, as you see, and, see how we can pick here. How long are these guys out for? Wolfen's out for 3 weeks. Eggert's out for 2 weeks. Ward's out for 4 weeks, 2 months. 4 weeks, 2 months. So we have got a few longer term injuries we're going to have to contend with here. But anyway, I think we're going to go for Chambers at right back, McGuinness, Wilson. And I think we might go for Kenlock today. Johnson, I cannot pronounce that. Johnson can go on the bench. I think he can also play anywhere across the back four, which is quite helpful. So he can come in and be that central defender if we need him to be. So it's not a disaster at the minute. I've probably got 1 or 2 in the under 23s I might be able to promote just in case we do get a bit short. Emily Hughes obviously is a bit upset at the moment because of the sign we made, but I'm still going to start him. His long range passing to me is so important to what we're trying to do here. I'm not going to change it up with the new boys in the first game too much. I'm going to probably bring them in off the bench and see how we get on. Dazell's played well in the attacking mid position, but I do wonder now if perhaps we should go for Bennett's on the left, Jones in the attacking mid because he's so good, right? I mean, we can't really overlook him whatsoever. On the right hand side, I might actually go here for Edwards or Sears. Sears has actually played better, really, I think. Well, Edwards has got the better last 5 games, so you'll go at Edwards for the minute. Give the form a bit of a run out there and see how that goes. And I think it'll be Caden Jackson will start today. Norwood's looking like he might be the next one to go in January because I'm not sure. I'm not convinced on him. You could tell that in the first 2 episodes, which if you haven't seen, please go back and watch. There's interesting stuff that's gone on in them. So please go back and have a look as we got to this point. We did beat Portsmouth 5-2 in the first game of the season, which was a Carabao Cup game, which is a bit of a disappointment because if it was in the league, it would have been better. But anyway, moving on now. Freddie Sears is going to go on the bench. Judge isn't fit, so we're not going to put in. Ravella can come in, and I think we'll go for Dazelle today, and I think that will be the team for the Accrington Stanley title. And then we've got Doncaster away on the Tuesday, as you can see there, so that's only 3 days away. So bearing in mind, there's a lot of games to get very quickly in the lower leagues. You have the midweek games and the weekend games. I think it's going to be important for us to have this squad depth so that we can really build on this and so we can really make sure we're maximising the quality of player we can pull out on the pitch with so many games to play. I'm going to send the assistant here to the pre-match press conference and see how we get on. Doncaster will be a harder game than Accrington, but I think the players we got on the bench still should be pretty decent here, so I'm not too concerned. Famous last words. Anyway, please like, subscribe and comment like I always say on this, spread the word out here. We're doing some live Football Manager on YouTube, which is the way we want to do it. We've got a viewer, so thank you very much for coming to join us. We're going to hit the must respond. I've got to confirm my squad selection, right. Oh, Cole Scouse isn't registered. Okay, so I'm going to have to register him or he will get upset. He's technically one of our captains. That is going to completely... Oh, no, we've still got 2 more places available. I mean, the good thing is when you have a couple of younger players in there who are under the age of 23, you don't actually have to register them for the first team. So we've only got 22 registration places in League One. But luckily a lot of our players are younger, so consequently we can bring them in without having to register them, which gives us a bit more squad depth again, right? And actually, ironically, a lot of these younger players we've got are probably better than some of the guys who have been here for a while, so I think in that case we're looking in pretty good here. So anyway, we're going to keep this going now, see how we get on. Get ready for the big match. Tactical meeting coming up. Charlton lost to Wigan. Maybe that draw against Wigan wasn't a bad result, actually, because Charlton are pretty good. They're looking like they're going to go for a 5 at the back formation, which could be difficult to break down with 1 up top. I see 10 changes from the last match because that was the pizza trophy. So consequently, we did rotate, as we said. It was good, though. I mean, we played really well. But anyway, let's take you through the teams. Now, we know our team today. The team for Accrington Saturday is going to be Baxter in goal, Sammer, Nottingham, Hughes, Pritchard, Yukawi, Connolly, Butcher, Russell, Cassidy and Colby Bishop. A team which they've really built over a long time there at Accrington, and they've really improved with the progression up the league. So I'm not going to take it for granted here at all. I'm going to say... I expect to see much better from you today. That didn't go down so well because a lot of these guys didn't play that last game. But I still got to give them a bit of the faith here. Emma Hughes is looking complacent. I mean, he fell out with me a little bit because, like I said, I brought in that Arsenal loanee and he was like, hello, mate. What have you done that for? I was playing really well. Yeah, but it's, we've got a lot of games to play, and bear in mind we could get him in. I thought, why not? He can add a bit more, quality. So that's important here as Accrington Stanley get us underway. It's good to be back for a second day here on the Football Manager 2021. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be a corner to Ipswich. Bennett plays it in. Sammer clears really well. I'm pretty sure he was a Liverpool youngster at one point. gone abroad, played a bit of football. Good signing for Accrington, that, he's probably playing below his level here right now. Tries to play a ball through for Bennett here. Jones on the volley, looking to be a hero straight away after his signing from Liverpool. Unfortunately, on that occasion, didn't find the back of the net, but still, interesting effort. Shows he's got a bit of confidence behind him. Hopefully he can fit into this Ipswich team really quickly. I've not been that convinced with Judge's performances in attacking mid. I think Dazelle started quite well as well. Looked like his passing was good, but his overall match rating wasn't that brilliant. So I felt as if really in the circumstances it was worth looking to try and shift things up a little bit. Baxter with a goal kick now for Accrington. Wilson with a clearing header. Can we launch something here? Bennett's coming forward. They've got 5 at the back today, don't forget. So it's going to be hard to get through. Edwards with the strike there. Comes off the defender. You can see that they've got a lot of players back. They're obviously quite wary of the threat away from home. Chambers now on the right hand side. Hughes is going to pick the ball up and play it into the box. Hughes reads it really well, but McGuinness is there to hoof it up straight away. I like this, the fact our long balls are finding our men. We have got a lot of physical presence, as it said. Oh, there's a strike from outside the area from Jones. He's getting closer now. That's 2 shots, and both of them have got closer each time. It is all Ipswich here in the first half an hour, which is what we want to see, which is fantastic. So this is a really good start, encouraging. We want to try and get Ipswich Town moving up the leagues a little bit. The only problem we got is we can't really get any more defensive injuries, because that's going to be a bit of a concern for us, because we're a bit short there. And I don't think we can sign anyone else on free transfers now. Oh, Jackson, there goes close. It was a foul. Hughes pushed him over. I wondered how he missed it. Mark Hughes has pushed him over in the box. It's going to be a penalty here, and Curtis Jones is going to step up to take it. I haven't got the option to change it. Curtis Jones from the spot, volleys it home into the top left corner. First goal of the season on his debut for Ipswich. Coming from Liverpool. What a signing that is on a loan deal on such a cheap wage as well for how good he is. Imagine we can get him next year if we win the championship as well. He'd do a job there. Fantastic stuff here. 35 minutes gone. Ipswich 1, Accrington 0. Accrington with 5 at the back still can't really compete with our attacking unit right now, which is really encouraging. As I said, now they're coming forward to try and launch an attack with Yukawa here down the left hand side. Finds Bishop on the inside here. Can they do something? Yukawa into Bishop. Oh, it's gone right through there, and luckily for us it didn't take a deflection, because if it had, it might have found the back of the net. Luckily for us, it goes wide. That's their first shot of the game so far. So anyway, that's concerning. That's why we've been a little bit short so far. Oh, good save from Baxter. Bennett's just turned and rifled it at him. It was straight down his gut. He managed just to tip it over the bar and stay strong. But saying that, we're looking really encouraging. Bennett's plays a corner in too close to the goalkeeper that time. That'll probably take us through to half time here. And it's been a decent first half. It's one of those where we, like again, the system we're playing is working really well. Accrington have really looked out of sorts apart from that one opportunity. So we get to half time here at Portman Road. It is Ipswich 1, Accrington. Now look at the expected goals versus, goodness me. They've not really even concerned us at all. I'm going to say don't get complacent out there and just keep it nice and simple. I want to keep that level of performance up for the second half and see if we can push forward from here. Edwards now trying to come forward, and a good tackle there for the young lad at Accrington there. Interesting stuff here. Second half is going to be fascinating for us. We need to try and get that second goal early, and I might try and bring on Donson in a bit to try and rest some legs at centre back. Bearing in mind we've got obviously Doncaster coming up in a few days' time. Hughes picks the ball. Oh, that's a terrible pass. He's better at long range passing than short by the looks of it. Anyway, going to be a corner for goal kick for Accrington now. Played up by towards Pritchard. Cassidy picks it up, feeds it through to Bishop, who finds Yukawa. Yukawa's going to equalise. Wow, game's been turned on its head here. We were dominant in the first half, and all of a sudden a little bit of sloppiness. We let the man get away. And it's all square here at Portman Road. Accrington did really well. Look at that. Took the ball down really well. Yeah, we're all a bit to see there. Let him have all the space in the world. And the goalkeeper tries to do a bit of a dance, but it wasn't good enough to try and stop the ball going in the back of the net. So that is going to be that one, unfortunately. And that is going to be an equaliser. Right, come on, boys. We need to see a bit more here. I'm going to give it a minute and I'm going to demand some more out of these lads. We're looking like we're still pretty fit, which is good. I still think we can demand some more here as a team and see if we can do something. And we'll have to make some changes, of course, in a minute with the second half now well underway. Wilson clears it up. Samuel picks it up and finds Russell. Connolly can come forward now to Pritchard. All these guys have got a lot of experience and they've got a lot of quality. Butcher now down to Russell. They're playing a nice bit of possession football here at Accrington, trying to be patient. As long as they keep the ball away from us, they'll be quite happy here. We're looking more likely we're going to play a bit more direct perhaps and try and just break against them right now. Hughes picks the ball up and looses it forward. Oh, he's found Cassidy and it's 2-1. Wow, okay, this is a bit of a shock. It is turned on its head here. It's Ipswich 1, Accrington 2. And that is an absolute shambles, to be frank. McGuinness has made a bit of a howler. His stat has dropped massively. He's down to a 6.4 now in this game. Got caught on his heels there. Wilson was trying to do all the catching up, and that is shocking. Right, so that is not good at all here. We need to now try and build on this. I'm going to skip here because he was onside. We know he was onside. Disappointing. Come on, Ipswich. We need to see a bit more here. I'm going to go full attacking now and see if that makes a difference. See if we can get an equaliser and then turn the momentum back in our favour once again. Edwards on the right, plays the ball across. Bennett's is waiting. Connolly back clearing. Kenlock now, can he get something away here? Kenlock against Pritchard. He still wins the ball again. Terrible pass though. Why didn't he see Connolly stood there right in front of him? Curtis Jones coming forward now, trying to find someone. Yukawi makes a good clearance. This is the danger now. The more we commit forward, the more Accrington are going to try and counter against us. And they've got 5 at the back. I wonder if perhaps I might have to change this formation up with my next change. But anyway, Edwards coming forward now for Ipswich. He gets a strike away. It's off target, and actually Baxter didn't need to make the save, but he still did. So we got a bonus corner out of this. Going to be taken by Jones, played into the box, cleared by Sammer. Good defender. He's played really well in this game. Jones across now to Hughes. Can we do something here? Chambers forward towards Edwards. Got to try and find that space. He comes down to the corner flag. Hughes again with Edwards. I think he might be offside, but he plays it in. Sammer with a clearing header. Really good there. Really strong at centre back. Kenlock now forward. He's done really well at left back, really. He's looked like he's right in this. That's a terrible strike from Edwards. It's that terrible. I think he's going to have to come off. It was shocking, wasn't it? Right, Freddie Steers has come on before and done better, so we can get him off here. Caden Jackson's having a bad game. Let's get Really Just Dead on. Right, here we go. Really Just Dead's on for his first bit of action as an Ipswich Town footballer. 25 minutes to go here. I need to see more out of this team. Need to see a lot more. We had 16 shots, 7 on target, and we have 2-1 down at home to Accrington. This will be an absolute shame. Can we rescue even a point from this? I wonder if attacking's a bit too much, you know. Sometimes a football manager, you could give them too much, and if you do that, then the game just completely dies. You don't see any highlights. Ball played across here. McGuinness is going to clear it. Can we launch the counter? It's a terrible back pass, and Bishop had a great opportunity there for Accrington to kill the game off. This is not how he wanted to do it. Kenlock's going to come off with Donsian here, as assistant manager has advised. He's looking a little bit tired. Looks like it's going to be it, you know, guys. What a disappointing start to this live stream. We're going to lose at home to Accrington. Jones with a back heel to Downs. Can we get forward here? Bennett picks the ball up. We've got to do something magical now to try and do something. Bennett's with the strike, and it's not good at all, is it? Into the side netting. Wasted opportunity. Sums up our day here today at Portman Road. The home fans are not going to be happy with this one. We respected Accrington, went really strong, and they've just utterly smashed and grabbed us here looking at the stats. And we're going to be so disappointed coming to the end of this one. Pritchard now, is he going to play the ball forward? Hughes it long. Just can get on the end of this, you know. He's in. He's got to finish it. Oh, Rudy Justed equalised in the 94th minute. Come on. That is composure for you. That's a championship experience. We're back on level terms. That could be such a crucial point in the circumstances. They're still getting a rollicking, but what a ball forward. Beat the offside trap. The defenders were left on their heels. Justed takes his time and finishes it really fantastically in that right-hand corner. That is what we want from that's what we want from fantastic stuff. I can't believe it. I can't believe that. It's unbelievable. Anyway, Accrington now trying to smash and grab us again for the winner, but the full-time whistle goes. A 2-2 draw. We've saved something from that, but I'm still not entirely happy with that. We were not good enough today. We should have done better. I think fantastic resilience from Justed there under the pressure to get the equaliser, but all in all, we should have done a lot better. Keeps us in third place, though, at the minute. Ahead of Swindon, Wigan and Bristol Rovers. So that is something. Just says scores on his debut. I'm going to send my assistant to the press conference. And we're going to head on ready for Doncaster now, which is going to be a pretty big game. So, yeah, that was an interesting one. I don't think we're going to have many games like that where we're going to throw it away so badly. But hey ho, it is what it is, right? These things happen. Inbox now, check all the news. There's not a lot going on. I still feel, you know, like for all the times that will happen, the main thing is we're actually playing the right sort of football. And Diba's unhappy. He's not been. I'm going to discuss it with their manager in a minute. Why isn't he playing as a central defender? That's my fault. I'll take care of it. That's good. Right. Sometimes these things don't go too well when you're chatting with the managers. Before I've loaned players from Mourinho, for example, and annoyed him because I've said, no, I'm playing him, I'm going to play him, mate. I'm a bit different than that. But anyway, got a pre-match press conference. I can keep sending assistants to these because I'm not that keen on doing them. And we're going to pick the team momentarily now for the next big game here. So hopefully we can get on here and get another 3 points. Doncaster are going to be rivals as such because they are just as good as we are for quality. They used to be in the Championship themselves, so that's going to be interesting. Right, let's have a quick look who's going to be fit and who's not here. Kenlock and Wilson looking a bit on the edge. I wonder if we could still keep that back four as it is, because with the injuries we can't bring anyone else in, right? Not really. So, that being said, I think Caden Jackson hasn't done very well, but I wonder if we should put him on the left side today because he's fitter than Bennett's. Bennett's had a couple of shocking games, so we'll get Bennett's off there for just Stead, and I think that'll be a good move. Edwards hasn't impressed me too much, but I'm not going to mess it around too much. I'm just going to keep him in. Curtis Jones, unless actually, do you know what, let's give Curtis Jones on the right and let's give Dazelle another go back in that attacking mid. We've got the ability to give these guys a go. Ravella I could bring in for Hughes here, he didn't have a very good game, but I just think with the morale and the situation of things, I wonder if we should just give him an opportunity just to play a couple of games. I'll make a couple of changes here. Carruthers is going to go on the bench as well, I think. Some players like Teddy Bishop really could get a look in. And it's funny because I started the game thinking that people like Oduisa might play quite a bit, but actually now we've gone out and improved just on transfer deadline day, it does make me realise perhaps that you know, we've actually got better we've brought in at the last minute. I think Twist is probably going to do us the world of good, because I think if we hadn't, I think we could have found ourselves in a position where we get to January and we're down in the playoffs or we're playing good football, but we haven't had those one or two quality players to make the difference. A couple of players are flattered to deceive so far, like Bennett. He's had one game where he's been utterly brilliant, and in the last game missed a couple of opportunities to really do something, so that wasn't ideal. But anyway, let's move on now, and we're going to go to the late kickoff in League One today. Justed gets his first start, like I said. We're going to push Jones out to the right. Two changes, which you're going to see Dazelle come in as well. So this is a big game of football for us. Trying to keep that back four pretty static. Like I say, hopefully get through a few games. The Doncaster team today is going to be Bursick, Smith, Wright, Anderson, John, Houghton, Coppinger, who's been there for years. He's an absolute stalwart. George Thorne, who we looked at in the summer ourselves, who's obviously coming on a free transfer. Morris Tullock and John Jules, who is the youngster from Arsenal, who is a very, very talented player. Right, point the finger. Do I expect a win tonight? Yeah, do you know what? I expect a win tonight. We're going to call it that. And actually, we're motivated by it, which is quite encouraging. So, fingers crossed, that might make an advantage. Sometimes that can backfire, that instruction, but we'll give it a go. Right, ball play forward now. Chambers can pick it up. Can we get onto this game early? I don't want any of the hassle of the last one. We were 1-0 up dominant and we just allowed the other team back into it. Justed coming forward now, the new striker, plays the ball in. Anderson reads it really well. And John Jules will come over the halfway line now. Hughes there with a foul, I think, but he's got away with it. And Thornton's in. What a save from Holy. Oh, dearie me. This could be a couple of interesting games here we've had. We're here, it looks literally like it's going to be Doncaster early doors on. Holy has to make a good save there from Tullock as well. Right, they look a little bit sharp up top. They have scored a few goals this season already and they're performing very well. So hopefully in a minute we can settle down a little bit here and see a bit more progression. It's good that Holy's on a good start as a goalkeeper. I did debate perhaps getting in someone else, but I haven't done it. I just felt like consequently, you know, we can stick with him for the moment and we can hopefully get better some other time. Curtis Jones will clear there now and Justed will pick the ball up. Can we launch a counter? Dazelle here comes forward, lays it off to Curtis Jones. Can he find the strike? He can, and it's his second goal of the season. Nice and counter-attacky there from Ipswich Town. We are away from home. Curtis Jones' second goal of the season, 2 in 2. One was a penalty, but a good bit of play there. I'm happy with Dazelle because he was the original attacking mid-starter for us. Statistically wise, looking at his stats, he's probably not as good as some of the other players, but his performance levels have looked to be better than what his stats suggest. So, with that being said, I think it's a wise decision to play him here. Smith now is going to take the throw in for Doncaster, down to Coppinger and Houghton. Morris, John Jules, Thorne is bobbling around a little bit, and it's going to go for a goal kick, luckily. I wonder why the goalkeeper left that then. I was like, I don't see why you're leaving that if that's going to be a corner. But luckily deflected off the Doncaster man. Anyway, goal kick for Doncaster. Now Bursick plays it out short to right and tries to find Coppinger. Coppinger used to be an attacking midder who's moved back into defensive mid now as he's got a bit older. But he's been a stalwart for Doncaster for many years. Jackson coming inside. Now he's got the pace. He has a strike from distance. Bursick's fingertips get a little bit stung there, but he does really well at picking the ball out of the sky. The game's now looking a bit more equal with us having the one decisive goal so far. This is going to be an interesting game. Tullock now, good tackle from Hughes. Can we win the ball back low? In midfield here, they've just got as much as we have in my opinion. Hughes have a good ball forward. Jackson heads it on. Bursick with a very flamboyant save there. But that will do the job anyway. Keeps it out of the net as he tries to launch a counter-attack quickly. It's a bit end-to-end at the moment. This is looking very exciting. Fawn down to John. Coppinger picks the ball up. John Jules, Tullock. John Jules, good save from Holy. The holy trinity there of a hell of a save. He tips it over the crossbar. I've got to make more religion-based jokes based on that. Morris with the corner in now, and Wilson clears. Dazelle can then hopefully do a counter-attack here. This is where we got some quality. We did this last time. He goes up the flank here. Can he find a pass? Houghton does really well there coming back and giving away the throw-in. Moves us up towards top of the league at the moment if we could win this. You want to try and get there and just keep going, right? That's the aim. Just keep churning out results game by game, game by game. So it'll be good if we can get through this. Bear in mind as well, of course, we had a game on Saturday and it's now Tuesday. So we have got a few of these players down here who are starting to look a little bit more tired. But hopefully we can keep going with that. Chambers are the throwing in now down to Dazelle, down to Hughes. Hughes up to Wilson as we push forward here. That back line stepping up quite high. The only danger with that is if you get caught on the counter with pacey players like Tulloch who's coming up here. Tulloch, McGuinness does well and plays it back to Holy. Can we find an outlet? There's a few available. He finds Jackson really nicely. Just stead there. Oh, Dazelle did really badly though. He should have picked that ball up. You don't want to give it to John Jules as well because he's got the ability to cause some carnage coming forward. Doncaster win the corner here right on half time. And it's a bit squeaky bum this. It reminds me a bit of Accrington, except in this game, actually, Doncaster have probably been the better team, all in all. And we just smash and grab them. But anyway, the half-time whistle goes here. It is 2-1. So with that being said, hopefully we go to the dressing room now. I'm going to say things are going well. I think you're capable of better. I'm going to say you weren't that bad, but you can improve defensively. Same with midfield. And same with the striker. Right, let's just go for that in a minute. They made a change at half-time. Morris is off and John Taylor's come on for them. So that is going to make a bit of a change to their formation potentially as well, actually. Are they going to get two up top? Anyway, throwing now to Doncaster. This second half, the start of the second half in the last game is Accrington did not go well for us. So hopefully in this one we can just do the opposite and get a bit more control. Kenlock's going to pick the ball up now and float it in. Just Stead's a good target man to have up top now as well because he can win those headers and he's looked really challenging there so far, and he's obviously got a lot of ability. He's proven it so far. John George coming forward now, trying to find Tulloch here. He's been the danger man for them. What a run into the box. Fawn from distance. Oh, it's just gone past the far post, luckily for us. He's got a finish on him as well, you know. This is a bit of a concern. I'm going to demand some more here. I just think we're just rocking in this game. We're just kind of not really at 100% yet. There's also, of course, the indication of we've got new players in who we need to bed into the team. People like Jones, despite the quality they possess, they need to get used to playing with each other a little bit. They could do a lot on their own, as Jones has done so far. But we need to, let the team gel a bit. Taylor coming across now, putting a cross here for Doncaster. Luckily, it's over hit and Tulloch's going to have to come out from it. Can we pick the ball up here? John coming forward now. Tulloch to find Smith, who's got some space to shoot. And luckily for us, he shoots it completely wide. That was a chance. That was a hell of a chance for Doncaster. Oh, it's looking a bit dangerous here. Kenlock's looking tired. I'm going to have to make a change in a minute. Coppinger plays the ball in. McGuinness with the clearing header. Here comes Taylor now with a chance. Houghton and Wright. Is one of them going to get the strike away? It's quite concerning here. They're playing some nice possession football just outside our penalty area. Now can we launch the counter? Dazelle here. Dazelle's a bit lightweight, I think I've noticed. But anyway, he finds out Downs this time, and Curtis Jones can come forward, find Jackson. Dazelle has the strike. Anderson has hit it away. It's going to be a corner to Ipswich now. Can we take advantage of a set piece here in Sky Bet League 1 to try and get a 2-0 lead? McGuinness with a header. Bursick there with a good save. And I think on that note, as we hit the hour mark, I'm going to look at changes. Kenlock's looking tired. Let's get on Donsian because he's got a bit more pace as well, so that'll be helpful. Hopefully the guys get a bit of rest now ready for the next game. See some of the guys looking a bit tired. Dazelle's playing well, you see, but I just wonder about his physicality's not really there, really. That's my concern. Caden Jackson's not playing that well. I don't know, maybe Judge? Maybe we should give Curtis Jones the full experience of Ipswich right now. He's played the attacking, but he's played the right. Let's put him on the left now, and we will bring on Freddie Sears, who generally doesn't disappoint coming off the bench. He's done a good job of that. So double change here on the hour mark for Ipswich as we look to try and push forward here and try and get that second goal. I think that'll be very important. If we can get that second goal here, then I think we're really starting to, look like we're going to be that bit more solid. Coppinger with the corner in. Oh, Anderson. What is he doing there? That was an opportunity. Doncaster have missed some hellacious opportunities. When I say that, Jones is looking absolutely knackered here, so I think it's going to be time for another change. But in the centre, mid, we've got more problems, really, look. I'm going to ignore it for the minute as the corner comes in from Sears. Justad, it's a penalty. Right, Freddie Sears apparently wants to take it. I'm going to disagree with that. I'm going to go for Curtis Jones. Bear in mind, he scored the last one. So let's get Curtis Jones on to take this. Right, and that might be his last bit of action. Maybe in mid we can make a change, actually. Can we go 2-0 up? He does. Fantastic. It was down the middle, but it was over the goalkeeper. Doncaster 0, Ipswich Town 2. We're making up for the Accrington result here straight away. Looking like we're going to try and build a bit more momentum now. And I'm going to make one more change. And I think actually it's going to be in midfield because the engine room's looking a bit knackered, right? I mean, Jones is, he's playing well enough. Let's get Ravella on for his first bit of football. And he can be the box-to-box. We need some fresh legs in the engine room here. Good tackle of Dazelle as I say that and come back to live action. Interesting stuff here. Please leave a like and a comment, guys. Like I say, let us know if you're playing Football Manager right now, what is going on. Anyway, here comes the goal kick now. McGuinness plays it forward towards Jess Stead, who's done really well, like I say, coming into that striker position. Ravella's first touch for Ipswich Town. He's got a lot of potential. Curtis Jones comes in here. Oh, it's a strike right down the centre of the goalkeeper. Either side, I think there might have been a goal there for Jones. Might have been his hat-trick there, so that's a bit of a shame. Gomez has come on. He's got a lot of pace at Doncaster. Luckily for us, we managed to defend it to a corner. To concede now, though, 8 minutes to go, would put us under a bit of pressure. Wright's waiting at the far post. Luckily, we deal with it pretty well. Defensively at corners, we seem to do all right. There's been a couple of times they've had opportunities, but we've luckily managed to just about hold on in there. As we get a throw now with 5 minutes to go. Can we get a third goal here just to really mark our territory? Dazelle's had a good game. He finds Stead, finds Curtis Jones, who curls it past the right-hand side. So close, so close. He really wants that hat-trick today. He's had a penalty and a great finish on a counter-attack. Is he going to get that hat-trick on his second start for Ipswich? Obviously, he's a quality player, as we know. To get him from Liverpool is fantastic. Donson plays a long ball forward. He finds Just Stead. Look at that for a ball. Just Stead, good defending there from Broadbent. Just does enough there to block off the shot at the last minute. Just Stead took a touch and trying to get the strike away. We're into the 4 minutes of added time now here at Doncaster, but I think that's probably going to be it as they play a ball in. McGuinness can clear it now. Just Stead can knock it on. Unfortunately, he's the furthest man up the pitch. But with a minute to go here, we just need to get the ball and just pass it around. Ravella plays a great spread ball up to Sears there. The Premier League passing quality is on display. Oh, Dazelle goes close. He won't get an easier chance to score. He actually got his head underneath it. He should just hit it straight, and that would have gone past the goalkeeper. Completely exposed. The defence was stuck all ends up. Anyway, now we're still looking to try and get a third goal here. Sears is going to win the corner. I like how attack is the best form of defence, but that looks like that's going to be that, folks. It's going to be 2 games. We're going to get a draw against Accrington, and we're going to get a win here away at Doncaster, which could be one of the toughest results of the season. Full-time whistle goes here. Doncaster 0, Ipswich Town 2. Happy with that. We're going to go to the dressing room. Well done, lads. That's a good win for us. Keep it nice and simple, and hopefully now we can get a bit of rest to this team ready for the next game. Send the assistants to the post-match. We've got Lincoln away in 4 days, and they're a decent team as well. That will put us second in the league, though. It's us and Portsmouth. Portsmouth are smashing it. Look at their goal difference. Like I said, we beat them 5-2 in the Carabao Cup. I'm going to keep bringing that up because I kind of knew they were going to be the team to face this year. It's going to be, the difficult one. But hopefully we can get some fit legs in for the Lincoln game. We have got the option, obviously, of rotating a bit as well. A few players like Judge haven't got to look in. Carruthers, who are decent players at this level. And we've got Gillingham. The games come thick and fast, right? Really thick and fast. So, got to keep going here, see how we're going to get on. There's no more transfers we can do now. Someone called Franz Faisen. Oh, he's an unemployed manager. He used to play for Ipswich back in the day. He's really happy with our progress. That is really good. What is our confidence looking like on that note? B. That seems fair enough. Any less than that, I would have been slightly annoyed. But there we go. So I'm on a B at the moment. Let's have a look at what team we can pick. Who's actually back? So there's no defenders back fit. Wolfenden is getting close, as is Eggert, as we can see here. I wonder if we should move this around again. Dazelle played alright. I do wonder if he's a bit lightweight. Let me know what you guys think in the chat box. He seems a bit lightweight to me so far. He seems to have moments where he seems really decent, and other ones I'm like, I'm not so convinced. Right, I'm going to make a controversial change. Donsion can start over Chambers because Chambers is looking a bit laggy already, and we have got a game coming up in a minute as well. Hughes can get dropped, which he's not going to like, for Ravella, who looked like he played really well. And I think I'll give Hughes a rest entirely because he's looking a bit tired. Chambers will have to stick on the bench. Jones and Dazelle, the other two we've got to think of, and Caden Jackson. Caden Jackson didn't really impress me too much in that last game, to be frank, but he's 2 goals with 4 appearances. I wonder if we should keep him there for one more game, and then we can always make the change again. We have got Judge, as we know, on the bench. Norwood, Bishop, Bennett. Bennett, he hasn't had much of a look, and he can come on the bench for this one. Give him a run out on the bench instead of Freddie Sears for this game. Judge Lancaster. Yeah, do you know what? I think we might go for that and give Dazelle another run out. Yeah, and then I think we can change it by attacking mid position for Gillingham. But hopefully, give him, some more minutes. He might improve, and that might make it a little bit better. That'll be really helpful. So, anyway, let's keep going here. Luke Chambers has now gone down with an injury. That is bad news for us. That's going to leave us short defensively now, which is a bit of a concern. I'm going to have to go to the under-23s here and promote someone, I think. Let's see who we got in defence we can have a look at. I think I played Levi Ando in the... I mean, he's not brilliant. His potential ability is good, though. Or Elkin Baggett. Actually, Elkin Baggett looks a bit bad, doesn't he? Right, so Elkin Baggett, we're going to move into the first team for the minute. And we're going to get him on the bench here. He did come off the bench in the Arsenal game, the one we lost 2-0, which we didn't see because it was the pizza trophy. Save the game a minute here. But yeah, it's encouraging, really, I think. I think encouraging that we're off to a decent start. We're near the top of the league. If we can win these couple of games here back to back, all of a sudden, we're looking in a really decent position versus the opposition, right? So we'll keep going here. Lincoln City away. They're going to be competitive, as we know. Right, let's keep going. Click, 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 click. So interesting because it'll be a first start today for Ravella since his loan signing from Arsenal. Second Arsenal loanee alongside McGuinness, both of which look very good players. The Lincoln team today is going to be Palmer, Gotts, Montsma, Walsh, Eden, Bridgecut, McGrandles, or as I like to call him, McGranules. I think he used to play for MK Dons back in the day because I've seen him before. Brennan Johnson, Harry Anderson, who's a good player, Morton and Scully, and they've got a strong bench people like Tom Hopper who are decent at this level as well. But also very good when they go abroad to Thailand. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, this is a great opportunity to show the pundits you've been this good this season. Let's give the faith to the squad as well. I'm looking today for people like Jackson to step up, coming in on the left-hand side. Dazelle again, I'm looking for a little bit more. I think his performances have been decent, but he's a bit lightweight, like I said, so... Looking for a little bit more from the team today, and I want to see what Ravella can offer as well. I think Ravella can offer quite a lot as that deep-lying option. Bear in mind, he's got a good passing ability for this level as well. It's helpful because I think Hughes has really made that position his own because of his passing ability, his ability to pick out the long pass. And now with Just Stead, I think it's going to be important. If you want to turn around quickly and get a quick goal, that's the best way of doing it, right? So... minutes are flying by here. Not a lot happening so far. But anyway, Donson is going to take a throw in now to Curtis Jones. Ravella now. Is he going to have a strike from distance? No, he's not brave enough. Down to Downs and Kenlock. Jackson here, but Kenlock's going to pick it up again. Good save from Palmer. It didn't look like much of a powerful shot there, but it was obviously tricky enough to give the goalkeeper some concern. And Ravella can take the corner now, plays it into the middle. Eden with the clearing header. Going to be picked up by McGuinness, who's already in the book, which is a bit of a shame. We might have to give that youngster a run out in the second half. I don't like having too many centre backs and yellow cards with a lot of minutes to go because. Let's see, Lincoln have got a lot of quality up top and they're going to put that defence under pressure. Anderson coming inside now to Johnson. Gotts coming forward here from the full-back position. Luckily for us, puts it wide. They're trying to play in a similar way to us. They're trying to push the full-backs up and, cause some more options in the middle. Make it a bit narrow. Try and create an opportunity. So they're taking a bit of a leaf out of our book because Dazelle plays a crosser now. Eden's done really well there with the header. Downs can pick the ball up and Ravella can spray it out really well here to Donci, and that's the killer ball. Plays it across the Downs, oh my word, through the crowd. Unfortunately for us on this occasion, did not find a gap, but still encouraging. I like what we're playing here. The shots we've had and the shots on target are much better than Ipswich. I just still wonder if we need to try and get that goal. Well, of course we do. We're trying to win a football match. To have that many shots on that on target is still, when it's 0-0, a bit concerning. 0-0 at half-time. Saying that Ravella, is not used to the level of pressing we've seen. I'm going to tell him I'm not very happy and just get on with it. I think, in the circumstances, 7 chances, 5 on target, you should have found the back of the net by now, lads. But yeah, apparently Ravella's not used to this level of pressing. He'll get used to it. He's still playing really well. He's on a 7.0 match rating. So I still think with that in mind, he'll still get used to what we're trying to do here at Ipswich. Room's got a bit dark or something. I need to put a light on. We'll probably get away with it for a minute. But anyway, Kenlock's going to pick the ball up now, play it down to Downs. Downs going to cross it to the far post, and it's Jones, and what a save that is from Palmer. Got his hand to it and tipped it over. That was looking like it was a guaranteed goal. Did not happen on this occasion. Ravello now with the corner, into the middle, just Stead trying to get there. Walsh did really well there against really just Stead. Wilson can pick the ball up and play it off to Downs. Can we get the ball back in the box? Plays it up to Rovella, who manages to just about do enough here. I think we need to make a change, because at the moment we're heading towards a draw. We've had most of the game. Wilson and McGuinness are in the book. Right, Wilson can come off it for Baggett, coming in for his first team debut in the league after playing really well in the cup game. And Caden Jackson again has not been up to it. Right, Bennett's or Judge? I think we're going to go for Bennett's, and I think I'm going to give Judge the ability maybe to come on for Dazelle later on. So anyway, still 0-0 here. He needs to demand some more of the team now, because we've been dominant in this game, but we've not got our expected goals so far. Jones is looking tired, but he's the guy really we're going to have to play quite a lot because of the quality. Downs plays the ball in. Jones there, just as I was talking about him. Curtis Jones' 4th goal of the season in 3 games. Fantastic header into the far post. What a signing he has been. If you think the goals he scored for us now in the last 3 games, if we didn't have him, we'd probably be in a bit of trouble here. But fantastic. One player can make the difference. Just nodded in there with a defender, completely caught short. Fantastic stuff here. It's Lincoln 0, Ipswich Town 1. And we need to probably look at making a change. And I might have to make it Jones, because I just think I can't get him injured. So we'll bring Edwards on here. Rest him ready for the Gillingham game, which is coming up in a couple of days. Like I said, the games come thick and fast in League One. Downs picks the ball up well now and tries to clear it. There's no one there, though, apart from Bridgecut, who could try and come forward here for Lincoln. He's held the ball really badly, though, and Justed's picked it up. Good ball down to Bennett's coming in. Bennett's with a chance to score. Good save from Palmer. Fantastic strong hands there. Strong fist, punching it over the crossbar. But there we go, looking a bit more dangerous. Can we get the second goal? Ravella plays it in, cleared away, unfortunately for us. But Bennett's will pick the ball up again now and find the space. Come down this left-hand side, cross it in. Downs with a strike. How did that not go in? I thought he was going in. Oh, the goalkeeper was stretching, and he just kept rising, and just unfortunately went over the crossbar. But still, encouraging stuff here. Hopefully, with a bit more training and a bit more experience, some of these lads are going to do better. Bennett's across to Edwards, and there's the second goal. Just what we needed to take the pressure off. It's Lincoln 0, Ipswich 2. Go on, Edwards. Or as I'm going to say, go on, Edwards. That's a terrible joke. But still, go on, Edwards. Get towards that back post. His 4th goal of the season. He's now got the same as Curtis Tilt. Curtis Tilt. I said Curtis Tilt. I was going back to my Blackpool save then. As Curtis Jones. I do apologise. There's all the Curtises in my Football Manager saves. That's always the problem. Anyway, they're going to tick off here Lincoln City. Ipswich Town, Lincoln City. It's all going wrong. Morton there. What a tackle that was from Doncian, by the way. He literally was about to get the shot away, and luckily for us, managed to stop him here. And hopefully now we're able to get through for the last 4 minutes of added time here. It would be nice to keep a clean sheet as well in the circumstances. So can we do anything else here? Can we just hold on? McGranuels will play the ball forward. Good stuff from Baggett here to keep a clean sheet when he makes his first team debut. He's got a lot of potential, this young lad. Not much in the stats now, but a lot of mentals. Dazelle plays a good spread ball down. That's why I like him in that attacking mid position, He's got a good vision from there. Kenlock plays it in. Bennett's with a header. It's not on target, but still peppering their goal here. We've peppered their goal for 94 minutes today, and that's why we're going to win this one today by 2-0 here at Lincoln at Single-Bank. Played it out here, the goal kick. Can we just get the ball? Eden's that upset, he's just hoofed it into the stand. I'm surprised there's that many fans left, to be honest. Anyway, the 4 minutes of added time is up here. That surely should give us another 3 points on our way to promotion, hopefully. Dazelle now down, and Dunn's going to clear. That's going to be it. Lincoln 0, Ipswich 2. Happy with that. Dressing room, I'm going to say I'm very pleased with the result and performance today. Give them a little bit more confidence. I think the last few games they've really stepped up. Some of them have been a bit tired, and they're still doing really well. So with that being said, we're going to continue here now, because it keeps us in second still, I believe. We'll have a quick look at the league table. Yeah, Portsmouth are like us. It's us and Portsmouth really racing away with it. And Bristol Rovers as well have done really well. Bear in mind, we beat them. That's quite encouraging. Sending the assistant to the press conference. The press are never going to see me ever, I don't think. But there we go. I think we're going to go for the Gillingham game now and see if we can get a couple more games out of the way, and then we'll go from there and see what we're going to do. But yeah, it's encouraging. I think a win over Gillingham here will be fantastic. And also, when have we got Portsmouth? I see we beat them in the Carabao Cup 5-2. Encouraging. Right, let's have a look. we've still got quite a way to go. We've got FA Cup first round coming up as well. I don't think I play Portsmouth till the 12th of December, so we've still got a long way away from that. So that could be a big grudge match come at that time, because both teams by then could be running away with it. Anyway, we've now got Gillingham and Crewe, both two teams nestling towards the bottom of the division. Not expected to tear up any trees this campaign, but both of which will give us, a bit of a challenge. Send the assistant again. I better do 1 or 2 press conferences really, because if I don't, I might get a bad reputation. Right, let's see what we got here. We've got some players starting to look a bit tired now, as you can see. Anyone else back fit? Wolford and Eggert mostly looking at defenders here. That's not really happened yet. Hughes is back fit, which could be helpful. Downs is looking like he's a bit tired, so I'm going to gamble here and take Downs out for a game and give... where has he gone? Emma Hughes a go. Give him a rest for today. I think Teddy Bishop I want to get on the bench for a game as well, because I do want to try and rotate a little bit. Dazell's looking tired as the attacking mid, so let's give Alan Judge another go out there. Caden Jackson's not impressed me, so I think Caden Jackson can come on as a sub-striker potentially, and I think we're going to give Keenan Bennett another run out, because he did play pretty well when he came on. Curtis Jones is hard to drop, right? I think we're going to have to keep Curtis Jones in there, and I think the rest of the team kind of picks itself. This Baggett guy, so he's got nothing really here, but I mean, like, his potential ability is pretty insane. I wonder if we need to offer him a new deal, actually, quickly. I'll offer him a loan move away. He's not going to get that, but still. Oh, God, he wants quite a bit of money. We've got the money, though, so let's see if I can offer him a 4-year deal on $350 a week. I think it's better to do it now. Or maybe let's try 300. I'll be really cheeky. I think it's better to do it now than to let it... go too long, right? You want some extra wages for games. Ooh, this might be a tough one, this one. I think that seems fair enough. 400 and 1,000 a week. Yeah, he takes that. It's a 4-year deal. I mean, okay, so that's him tied up anyway, which would probably be quite helpful, bearing in mind the circumstances. Freddie Sears can come on the bench today for Lancaster, and I need to drop Dazelle off the bench because he's looking tired, and I wonder if Jacob Ramsey will be the guy there. This is what I meant about numbers, right? We've got so many numbers. We've actually got players that can come in, which is really good, and that's why it's helpful to have those numbers and to have some younger players. The FA Cup first round draw is happening as we speak. We're going to see who we're going to get on this bad boy. Got York. Well, that's fantastic, because York are what, in the Conference South? North? Conference South, they're the north of the country, mate. Yeah, the Vanarama North. So that's going to be an interesting one for us. Hopefully we can rotate a few and, still get through that one. I'd like to get an FA Cup run as well, where we get like a Premier League team. I was still disappointed that the Carabao Cup, we went out to Swindon in the 3rd round after knocking out Millwall of the Championship. I felt we could have done better there. But anyway, similar formations today, except they've gone for the holding mid rather than the attacking mid, as we make our 3 changes, Judge, Hughes and Bennett coming in. So yeah, we'll see how this one pans out. I do believe on paper we've probably got a better team. Gillingham have gone for Walsh, Jackson, Tucker, Medley, ex-Arsenal as well. We got an ex-Arsenal defender. I'm not sure if he's on loan like McGuinness is. Anyway, O'Connor, O'Keefe, Dempsey, Robertson, Coyle, Jordan Graham and Dominic Samuel, who's a pretty decent player as well. Right, let's thrash my arms around and go. We're favourites, should be winning this comfortably. Thrash my arms around. That looked really awful. I have faith in you guys. Get out there and play some football. I have faith in you guys. Let's kick off here. We might really get a goal in this one because he's gone a little bit flat after the last couple of games. But there we go. Right. Gillingham here getting this underway. Samuel back to O'Keefe. They're in the red today because we're at Portman Road. We're in the blue, so we're the home team advantage, right? Oh, I didn't bring Chambers back in. Oh no, he's got an injury, hasn't he? That's why I can't. Oh, idiot. Anyway, O'Connor plays the corner in now. Oh, and Samuel's hit the crossbar there for Gillingham. That was an early opportunity there for the Gills. They literally had a fantastic chance. Yeah, he won't get much better than that, hopefully, here today. But that was a fantastic bit of luck for us in order to keep the scoreline level. Bennett now can counter. Bennett is going to run all through on his own. Oh, and straight at the goalkeeper, unfortunately for us. This is going to be an interesting game. It's on a bit of a knife edge already with 6 minutes on the clock. Corner going to be played in by Ravella now. Plays it towards the back post. Medley does really well against Jess Stead there. And we can't pick up the second opportunity. Portsmouth already leading against Northampton. They're looking like a force this season. Anyway, Jones is going to pick the ball up now. O'Connor and his matey boy tag team him there to get the ball off him. That's probably how you stop him in League One, tag team him. Anyway, Doncian now coming through on the right to allow Jones to come in the middle as players waiting, but Medley with a clearing header. Oh my word, they played it back into their own box there, and luckily for them, they managed to get rid of it. But it's an interesting strategy there to give us a cross into their box as we keep pushing here. Bennett's now, this attacking unit. Justed's going to get the strike away. Tucker does well to get the block on it here. And it's all Ipswich now. Looking like we're really, really eager here to try and get that early goal. Novella with the corner, can play it in now. Cleared away by Graham. Robertson there trying to pick the ball up, but Bennett's his first to it. Plays it to Judge. Judge now can get the ball in, hopefully. Justed wasn't awake for that one, and Jackson's going to clear now. Then this is the danger, because I think a lot of teams will try and smash and grab us in the circumstances. They've had one set piece they should have scored. Judge now down to Bennett. Bennett's coming in. Can he find the cross? He tries to find the strike, but unfortunately for us, the defender does really well. That's the one place we seem to lack a bit of football intelligence. We seem to take a strike on when there's a player blocking it, which is not ideal. You probably should try and take another touch or try and find the pass. But there we go. Anyway, Robertson now tries to get the ball forward for Gillingham. We pick it up though, and Jones can come over the halfway line. Unfortunately, he gets tackled, and luckily it was just in between the line of defence and attack there, and Holy can pick the ball up and we can launch it. He plays a long ball forward. Good ball to Bennett. What a pass that is. That's why I've got him on a longer goal kick. Justed's waiting. He heads it over the crossbar. That was a big opportunity for Ipswich here. We're starting this game really strongly here, trying to do something. Can we do anything here? Come on, Ipswich. Let's see if we can get to that half-hour mark and get that goal. Our expected goal ratio is looking very, very handy here. Oh, my word. It's been a bit like that, hasn't it? We're looking like we're quite a dominant force, but then we just seem to be lacking that bit of quality. Just that finishing early doors. But anyway, Jones is looking a little bit unhappy at the moment as well. He's probably a bit tired, so we might have to give him a second half off here. Bennett's now coming forward. We've got Crew in a couple of days. The game's thick and fast, like I said. Ravella down to Bennett's, plays it across. Jones is trying to get there. Donson can play it back in, and Bennett's is free and is straight at the goalkeeper. Bennett's started the season really well, and now he just seems to hit them all straight at the goalkeeper, which is a bit of a concern. But anyway, here come Gillingham now, and they've got danger with Samuel up top, someone who can score a goal from absolutely nowhere, and he could have done already. Graham now down to Robertson and Dempsey. O'Keefe. Dempsey now playing it back again. Robertson picks it up, and Graham plays a ball into Samuel, who has scored. And what did I just say about him? He is the danger man. Dominic Samuel's 6th goal of the season for Gillingham. We are 1-0 down at home to a team that's near the bottom of the league, and it's one of those where we've played well, but we've just not scored. It's my concern about Bennett's on that left side. That's why I went for Jackson, because I just don't think... Oh, goalkeeper's got caught there. Too close to the keeper. I just think that, he's not done enough. He's got the highest rating of our team, which is quite a concern as well. I think we get to half-time and I'm going to have to kick off a little bit. But anyway, it's Ipswich 0, Gillingham 1. Can we get a goal back for half-time here? Judge here plays a good ball out to Donsion, who can come down this right-hand side. Try and play it inside. Judge with a long-range strike, and Walsh with the save. We've not seen that from Judge so far this season, but he does have it in his locker, and he'll now take the corner as Pompey go 2 up. Tucker with a clearing header now. Can we get the ball back in here? Hughes has got a long-range pass. Needs to try and find Curtis Jones there. We lose the highlight, as it's going to be a Gillingham goal kick. I'd still like to try and get an equaliser before half-time. Bennett's on the left-hand side now. Comes inside to Rovella, up towards Judge. Bennett's again. Justed here. Can he find a strike? Can he find a pass? He can find Rovella, who's trying to get a strike away. Donsion hits it over the crossbar. Ugh. Oh, it's just one of those where it's like we're taking the opportunities at the wrong times a little bit. To the dressing room. Let's kick off now. I'm going to say, look... I'm far from pleased with what I saw with this team. I'm going to say I'm furious with your defensive work. I'm going to demotivate them, but I'm just... Oh, they're very demotivated. I've probably slightly overdone that, actually. Right, let's take off Curtis Jones comprehensive. He's apprehensive. Let's get Edwards on. Yeah, Edwards played well in the last game. Kenlock... I can't really replace anyone there because I haven't got the players. So we're going to go with that. Just the one change at half-time. Curtis Jones can rest himself. He's played like 4 games in 2 weeks. So it's time to give him a bit of a rest for a second half and, keep him free for the Crew game that's coming next. Anyway, ball down here to Donson. Can try and do something on the right-hand side. Wins the throwing. We need a second half performance now. I've told them off and I've upset them, but sometimes you've got to... In life, I think sometimes you've got to upset someone, right? Anyway, ball down. Edwards on the strike. It's offside. It's a good finish, but it doesn't count. It was offside. And we see here now on the replay. Ran slightly too early, didn't he? Good ball from Ravella, though. Really taking on here from the Emir Hughes long-range passing ability. I wonder if there's anyone else we can bring off here, Goodness me, we've had so much of this game and we're losing. It's going to be one of those football manager games where we've got so much of it and we're just losing, which is not good. But anyway, opportunity now, hopefully in a minute. Can we get something? We have 16 shots, 6 on target. We're going to get another opportunity. It's just a matter of time, surely. Judge down to Justed. Wilson now. Can he come forward? McGuinness, Wilson, Judge, Ravella, Kenlock. Trying to play triangle football here to create an opportunity. Bennett plays it across. Edwards comes away. Justed. Bennett's, oh my word. The goalkeeper was left completely exposed and we just managed to hit the defenders rather than put it in the back of an empty net. Bennett's now on the left-hand side. Plays it back across. Medley with the clearance. Can Hughes find a long-range pass? Finds Ravella instead. Both of them have got the ability to do so. Forward to Justed. Good save from Walsh. Going to be a corner. Getting things on target, but their goalkeeper's having a missionary game here. Judge now to take the corner. Plays it in towards Justed. Medley's been the equal of him today. He's been fantastic at centre-back. Kenlock's going to pick the ball up. I think we need to make another change here. Oh, goodness me. Hughes has not had a great game. Let's get Teddy Bishop on. And I think the other choice is going to be controversial. I might actually drop Justed for Jackson. Yeah, do you know what? Controversial, but let's go for it. We need to probably mix it up top. Jackson's got a bit more pace to him. Hopefully he can use that to his advantage. We're going to shout at him again, demand some more here. We're going to have a couple of games like this, I think, where we're just going to slip away. We've actually had more of it. I don't think there's going to be many games this season where we're going to lose based off being, the worst team. The time's ticking here and we're just not doing it. It's going to be Ipswich 0, Gillingham 1. It's been one opportunity, one goal for them today. We're into the 5 minutes of added time here. Can we get a late goal once again? We've done it already this season, but Dempsey's mugged Judge there. This is my worry with Judge. He just doesn't seem to be up for it sometimes. Doesn't seem to be on the same level to Zell. He's working a bit harder, right? Dempsey comes forward now. Kenlock hoops it long. Jackson can come through here. He's got the pace. Jackson to score, and he does. Third goal of the season. It was a great decision from me there to take off Justed. Oh, I'm so relieved. But still, we're dropping 2 points here that were probably unnecessary in the circumstances. Great goal there from Ipswich. On the back line of the defence, Jackson just breaks. Oh, there's so much pressure on him. He just buries it past the goalkeeper. Fantastic stuff. Ipswich 1, Gillingham 1 here at Portman Road. Hopefully now we can even do a proper FM smash and grab. We've got a set piece. Judge plays it in. Oh, Tucker clears it away. And that's a full-time whistle. That could have been a chance to win it right at the death, ladies and gentlemen. They had 22 shots and 9 on target. And we drew 1-1. Look at the expected goals. Terrible dressing room. I'm going to say you're not good enough. We should have won that. They can be apprehensive. They know they're better than that. Drop points, not good. Still going to keep us in second place. 5 wins and 3 draws. We're starting to have a couple of draws creeping now that we really don't want. As you can see, Portsmouth are already starting to pull away. That's going to put us more into the playoff group than the automatic group. Anyway, send the assistant to the post-match. Got Crew next, and we'll get through Crew. We might call the stream there for the moment and come back at a later time, probably later on today or tomorrow. But oh my goodness me, what can we say about that? Crew Alexandra next. I want to try and restore home confidence, bearing in mind what happened in that one. Dean Smith's unhappy with Jacob Ramsey's loan spot. I'm not going to talk to him. I'm going to pretend I'm not even here. I can't come to the phone right now, Dean Smith. I'm currently too busy playing Curtis Jones instead. Hey, when you do the same. Team leader meeting. I'm becoming aware Elman Hughes' unhappiness causing further unrest. Oh my god, we'll call team leader meeting. Right. Yeah, I don't have any problems there. We can get things resolved as soon as possible. Something else for you not to have to give Emma so about his playing time. Oh, I don't want to really give him, but I'm going to promise that. Apologies, a good start. I think I was very productive. I mean, the thing is, he's going to play football matches. I don't know what he's getting so upset about. Really, I don't know what he's getting so upset about. He's played, it's like, oh, I'm worried about my position in the team. He's played every game since January. That's crazy. And I noticed that Sunderland are 23rd in League One. We got them after this. Oh, I'm not going to quit. Right, that's interesting. Let's have a quick look. God, yes, Sunderland. Sunderland are in the relegation zone in League One. Oh my God, I'm looking forward to that game now. Right, send assistants to the press conference. Have a quick look at the team here. Right, as you can see, we've still got injuries. I still think we've learned a lot in the last game. Right, I think Donson can start. I mean, the back four picks itself right now, as we know, because of the injuries we've got. Kenlock's looking a bit tired, but I ain't got anyone else. Hughes is going to keep playing, and I'm so annoyed at him for even considering, that he might not be. So yeah, I'm going to keep that going. Curtis Jones, Judge is going to be dropped. I'm not impressed with him whatsoever. He has not impressed me in the slightest in the last couple of games. I could go for Carruthers, but I'm actually going to go for Dazelle again. Right, I think Dazelle is probably a better shout in the circumstances. Justed, or Jackson. I'm going to go for Jackson today, give Rudy a rest. I think since he's been starting, he's not done as well, right? And I'm not convinced with Bennett's either, you know. I wonder if we're going to swap Jones and Bennett is going to be dropped here for Edwards. Yeah, so we're going to rotate things around a little bit and try and get a couple of lads in who might be able to do a bit better. I think in the circumstances that could be quite helpful. I'm really going to annoy him not play Jacob Ramsey at all now. I guess we can always send him back. Anyway, I think that'll be the team for the Crew game. And then we've got Sunderland, so it's going to be interesting. Oh, Jonk's not happy with Odu Chika as well. Looks like I'm upsetting all the guys I got on loan. But I don't see Klopp messaging me right now going, oh, hello, what have you done here? You know, you're not playing Curtis Jones. It's about quality, right? It's about quality. Anyway, I'm going to keep going now. So what can we do here? Crew Alexandra at home and then Sunderland away. Like I said, these will be the last 2 games for this live stream. And then we're going to get beyond the hour mark. So I want to keep these things just about an hour. So anyway, let's go here. They've gone really narrow in midfield there. I'm not sure if you saw that. But I'll take you through their team. Now, we've made the 3 changes that we were aware of. What's their team today? They're a decent team, Crew, as well. They're not to be sniffed at. We seem to struggle with these lower down teams. Anyway, Jones, Nolan, Offord, Beckles, Daniels, Ogogo, Pickering, McCann, Lowry, Ainsley, and Michael Mandron, who has been around the lower leagues for quite a few years as well. I'm going to say this is a great opportunity to show the pundits that you were right. I want a solid defensive effort. I want a solid midfield effort today. Right. Emily Hughes, if he complains any more, bearing in mind, like, you know, we're not been getting the results recently, I'm not going to be happy with him at all. I know he's an experienced player, and this is the thing with squad hierarchy of Football Manager, right? There is the more, the cliques of the football club are highlighted in little groups. And obviously, with my 2 leaderships, my captain and my vice-captain, Hughes is going to them and saying, look, I'm not happy, even though he's playing every game of football. Shame, because I was really eager to make him the first guy signed up on a longer-term contract. I thought he was so good. Ravella's gone in the book here early doors as well, which is not good, but... Right, 20 minutes flow by here so far. Anyway, we've got a chance. It's going to be a free kick in from Dozell. Wilson's waiting. Curtis Jones again. 5th goal of the season. What a signing he has been for us from Liverpool. He has been a differential maker here. Fantastic how he peeled away from his man at the far post. It was actually a really good header there from Wilson as well. I think, you know, he played it across. He saw the option for Jones. He probably should just put it in himself, really. But, you know, it did the job anyway. It's going to be Ipswich 1, Crew 0 here. Our first chance of the game. Let's build from here now. We've got a nice 94% of passing completed, which I like to see. Lowry now for Crew low and a go-go. Wake me up before you a go-go. Sorry, that's a bit messed up. I'm going to start doing more of that. They're not going to be funny, but they're going to happen. Right, a go-go now, playing it back to Beckles, but luckily Edwards completely mugs him there. Jackson, can he play it to Jones? Curtis Jones with a chance for a second. He does it near post. What a finish that is. Goalkeeper knew where it was going, but the power took it past him. Curtis Jones on a hat-trick here in half an hour. What a signing he has been. Ipswich 2, Crew 0. This could be revenge after the last couple of draws we've managed to have, which have not been good. The players need to prove themselves. He hit it with his right foot as well, across the goal, near post. Fantastic finish. That'll do very nicely. A 6th goal of the campaign for us. Exactly what we're looking for here. Fantastic. So really happy with that. Hughes now plays the ball up to Rovella, up to Donshin. Can we get a 3rd goal? Oh, he has! He's put it in the far corner. I wasn't expecting it whatsoever. He just sort of looked like he was crossing it. He does a little cartwheel to celebrate, but like a little forward roll, so that's not a cartwheel. Anyway, League One's cartwheels are kind of like forward rolls, right? So it's slight scale down. Hey, Rovella there, he's got the space. I thought he was trying to cross it. It looked like a cross, but he just completely passed it into the far corner of the goal. I think he's got the goalkeeper out there. Crew have not had a shot on target yet. We've had 6 and we've scored 3 out of the 5 on target. Going to be a chance for a 4th now. Perhaps Dozell in. Jackson hits the post. Oh my word. He's got the pace for that. Maybe it's just Stead was there. He might have got his head on it. But it's irrelevant now. It's going to be 3-0 as we head towards half time. Fantastic stuff here. I wouldn't mind really setting a little bar here. But bear in mind we've got Sunderland next away, who are in a false position of 23rd in the league. I think we might have to... don't get complacent, I'm going to say to them, because, like, you know, you can. I think at half-time we can make a few changes here. Jones is on a hat-trick. I don't really want to take that away from him, particularly. I'm going to get Rovella off, because I think the booking is a slight concern. I'm going to get Dozell off as well for Carufas. I think, you know, try and bring off a couple of legs here. Bearing in mind we have, like I say, got the Sunderland game coming up as well. So with that in mind, we do need to make the most of it. Anyway, Pickering's going to clear the ball up now. Mandron picks it up. McCann's going to pick it up, and a go-go as well. Can we do something here to really make a marker down on League One? It's been all Portsmouth so far in this league. I would like us to really make a mark ourselves, if we can. So hopefully we can build from this. Still 3-0, getting towards the hour now. I think it's going to be time for another change. I don't think he's going to like it, but Curtis Jones is going to come off because he's in the book. And also I need to kind of protect him a bit. He's a bit like the Jamie Vardy at Leicester, right? And he's trying to save his legs. But anyway, he's still got another couple of minutes to get a hat-trick if he so wants, but he's going to play it back to Wilson instead. Kenlock here. Oh, that was a double-footed challenge from Daniels. He was lucky he got the ball there because he's on a booking. Doncian now trying to get his second of the game. Hits the defender. Could have been a handball in there, but he's going to try again here and play it across. Hits the defender again. We win the corner here now. Third change is coming. Well done to Jones. He doesn't get a hat-trick, but still, another couple of goals under his belt. Crew now of a corner, which Lowry's going to take. This could change things. Mandron, luckily for us, heads it over the crossbar. Yeah, that's a bit concerning in the circumstances. Bearing in mind, we look so solid. That's the first chance of the game here as we get to the 65th minute. Got 20 minutes to go now. Can we get a fourth goal? It'd be nice to send the home fans home happy after the last home game where we had to equalise very late after being dominant against Gillingham. But anyway, Mallory's going to pick the ball up now from Crewe and try and come forward. He picks out Pickering really well on his left-hand side. We've got players trying to swarm around him. He still managed to get the ball in. Luckily, there's no one there and Holy can pick it up really well. Not had much to do today, which is helpful. Bishop now trying to launch a counter-attack with Doncian, who's done really well since coming in at right back. Bear in mind, Chambers was the main choice, and he's obviously gone out of an injury. I think he's really impressed me so far. He had a good finish for his goal in this game as well. Bishop now has been fouled by Lowry. He's going to be gone. That is going to be a red card. Yeah, it's a second yellow. It's a red card. And in good news, us Bristol Rovers have just dropped an equaliser to Rochdale as well. And they're one of the teams on our tail. Doncian now with a throwing into Carruthers. Can we find a ball in here? Carruthers crosses it. Hughes with a header. It's gone wide of the right-hand post. Very close to being the fourth goal of the game. Got some fitness issues at the back, which I'm getting slightly worried about. I'm going to use the same back four, obviously, for all these games because we have got injuries mounting up. Can't make another change, unfortunately, otherwise I would right now because I think that would be so important. But anyway, Kenlock's going to pick the ball up now for Ipswich, try and play it forward. Hughes picks it up, plays it down to Edwards. Edwards going to come forward here. Can he do something to get that fourth goal, which would really send the fans home happy? He's won a penalty. That will do. Freddie Sears apparently is going to take it. I'm not convinced on that. Oh, I might do it. Should I do it? Should I let the goalkeeper take it? Whoa. No, I can't do it. I think we'll go for Hughes. Yeah, Emma Hughes can take it. That'll hopefully restore a bit of his confidence in me. I was considering it for a laugh, and we're 3-0 up with like 3 minutes to go. Hughes is going to take the penalty here for Ipswich, makes it 4-0, buries it in the far left-hand corner. Fantastic penalty, his second goal of the season. Happy with that. Ipswich 4, Crewe 0 here. Home result of the season so far, and just what we needed, really, in circumstances. So, really happy with that. Really happy with that. Anyway, going to keep going now. Kenlock and could be swapped for Bennett's according to this. We got used to our subs, mate. You're off your nut. Anyway, Beckles there, the tackle. There's going to be a throw in here, but I don't think it's going to matter because the full-time whistle has just gone. What a performance from Curtis Jones once again. Been the guy since coming in from Liverpool. Really made a difference. I'm going to say a good win, boys, today. Well done. And we're going to move on from there and get ready for Sunderland, which will be the last game of this hour. So, leave to physio. Freddie Sears is out with a pulled back muscle for 9 to 12 days. Post-match press conference going to send the assistant. Right, and Sunderland away, who are currently bottom of the league. This is quite interesting. They're bottom of League One, and they're probably one of the favourites to win it. Something has gone wrong there. Something's gone very wrong. And we've got an offer made here. Baggett's wants to be on loan. I'm going to reject it. Luckily for us, he's dubious about going to Dartford. Bearing in mind, obviously, he did want to go out on loan because he just signed a new contract with us towards the end of the season. Anyway, B+ at the moment, the monthly manager performance review. Delighted with the financial aspect of all of our transfers. Happy with our transfers. Yeah, matches, satisfied with the results. Disappointed about the draws. I mean, it's all what I expected, really, so that's really encouraging. Anyway, we're going to go back to this now. Yeah, do you know what? The squad dynamics look good. The atmosphere is pretty excellent. All in all, things are looking pretty good, I think. I wonder if we should cancel some of these loans. I don't think I can. It's outside of a transfer window, right? I just wonder if it'd be better for them not to be, not to be staying here and just stinking out the place, really. Right, we're going to have to look at it on the next day what this team's going to be. We might have an issue at left back because we're getting a few people now looking a little bit tired. Send assistant here. Let's look at the schedule. Have we got some time off after this game? Because that'll be helpful. Oh, okay, after this game we got York in the FA Cup first round, which we'll come back for on the next live stream. So I'm quite happy just to get through the Sunderland game here and try and rag out some legs, and then we'll play a younger team for that. So Kenlock can play. Hughes and Ravella probably. I really do like Matey Boy's not on the bench at the moment as well. And Downs, I think Downs is really good. So I think Downs can come on the bench here. Jones, Jackson. I'm going to go for Justed today. Jackson didn't score, remember. But I think Justed against Sunderland's more bigger defenders might be helpful. Dazelle played pretty well. I still think Carruthers is underrated. I really do. And in fact, I could even be really dodge and maybe put Ravella in the attacking mid. I know that sounds mental, but like he's just so well-rounded, right? I mean, like he could probably do it all. Anyway, Jones on the left I think's cool. Edwards on the right I think's cool because his average rate is going up. Dazelle in the centre mid. I think with the 4-0 we don't want to make too many changes, right? Because I think we've played really well in that game. Eggert's back. That could be helpful. Do I want to? I think yeah, we'll get him on the bench for Baggett. Baggett's okay there. So not going to be too many changes in this one. I just think literally it's going to be 1 for 1, striker for striker. I think the bit more physicality in this game will be helpful. So with that, we're going to probably just, see how we get on. Let's see how we get on against Sunderland. I can't believe Sunderland at the bottom. This is utterly mental. Right. Wolverhampton resumes full training. That is good news for us. It means we're getting our defence back as well. Because don't forget, we're currently second in the league after our defence has been injured for quite a long time as well. We'll quickly do the injury update. So Luke Chambers is going to be out for 12 days, 9 days, 2 months for Cole Scouse, but he's been out all season. 6 weeks for Vincent Young. Stephen Ward still at the specialist for 5 weeks. Yeah, do you know what? We're looking pretty good. Team of the week, I think we've got a couple of players. Oh yeah, we've got Doncian. Yeah, deserved. He was really good, really good. It's recommending I move some guys under 23. I'm going to do that. The loanee's going to go to under 23s. He's not going to like that. But at least it gets him some football. So fingers crossed, that might keep him a little bit more happy. Right, let's go forward and see what team we're going to play against today. Sunderland obviously looking for a reaction, bearing in mind, they are bottom of League One, which is something I never thought I'd say at the start of this save. That's probably the biggest shock of the lot so far. So Sunderland's team today, manager Phil Parkinson, Burge, Wright, Willis, I can't pronounce that, Jamange, we'll call him Arbant, Luke O'Neill, Blake Tracy, Power, Dobson, Embleton, Maguire Drew and Aidan O'Brien. Strong bench as well with Lyden Gooch, Will Grigg, who's not on fire. That's why he's on the bench right now, cooling off. Anyway, let's go to the dressing room. I want you to pick up where you left off Leicester. I'm saying Leicester. Last time. My God. Anyway, going to head to the match now. I'm getting a bit of the faith here. As you see, the Stadium Light's not that full, but then if you're bottom of the league, it's hardly to be expected, is it? 5 at the back for Sunderland today as well, which shows quite a bit of perhaps concern in how their season's going so far. So this is going to be a tough game for us. Don't be taken under any illusions. Just because they're bottom of the league doesn't mean they're a good team. I still view these guys as being one of our toughest challenges we're going to face this season. So with that being said, here comes a chance now. Kenlock's going to throw it into Jones. Can Kenlock play the ball across? He can. Jaman's does a good clearance there. Dobson now plays it back to him again, who now plays it forward. McGuinness, though, pushing up does really well. Looks like it's going to be a game camped out in their half at the moment. Jones here skips past his man on his own. What a save from Burge. Should have been a goal. That was a fantastic run there from Jones. I mean, that is Premier League quality, ladies and gentlemen. Ravella there with the corner. Burge reads it really well. It's going to be one for their goalkeeper today, I think. We're already looking like we're going to put them back to the wall a little bit here. And Ravella's gone in the book as I say that, so that's not encouraging at all. But there you go, it is what it is. So anyway, let's see if we can get a goal here. 22 minutes are gone. Going to be a corner now to Ipswich. Ravella will take it. Plays it all the way towards the back post. Justed can't win the header. Wright does instead. But Jones is back here. See if he can do something. He keeps going. Dazelle from distance. What a goal that is. Off the bottom of the post. Goalkeeper was caught there. It's gone in off the inside of the post. It nearly broke the back of the net there. The power was superb. He deserves that first goal of the season. That's why I've stuck with him in the attacking mid position. I thought he's a bit lightweight. But then now and again he's done something special. controversial. What a finish. Goalkeeper got a hand to it, but the power was so much there that the goalkeeper could not stop it. Great stuff here at the Stadium of Light. It is Sunderland 0, Ipswich 1. And as I say that, here comes Sunderland. Ken Locklear with a clearing header though to Jess Stead. Jones is coming forward. Sunderland look all at sea here. We've got 4 players attacking them. We're trying to mosh pit our way through the defence. McGuinness though could pick it up now and see if we can spread the play a bit more. Edwards on the right hand side, trying to play it down perhaps to Doncian. No, he's going to go alone here, see if he can find a cross. He's going to find it, you know. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Curtis Jones is going to take it. I'm going to leave it. Blake Tracy clattered Edwards there. And it's going to be Curtis Jones from the spot. He's probably our best penalty taker. Can he score another one? He can. It is Sunderland 0, Ipswich 2. And it's not even half an hour gone here. It's the most impressive stadium we will face all season, this. And we are utterly smashing them. Fantastic stuff here. Honestly, brilliant, brilliant stuff. I'm utterly delighted. The sort of game you turn up and think, oh, this could go wrong, you know. But luckily for us so far it hasn't. Half an hour gone there. It's going to be a corner to Sunderland. Maguire drew to take it. Plays it in. McGuinness clears really well here. Can Dazelle beat O'Nien? No, he can't. O'Nien's coming forward. Dazelle with a tackle, but it's gone to Blake Tracy. Hughes now. Can we launch a counter? Ravella down to Dazelle again. He's been the man today. Edwards is just steady. He's got to try and spread this. Hughes has got the long range option, and he does. He finds Jones here on the left hand side. Jones there trying to come inside. O'Nien's there. He's been everywhere for Sunderland. He's been working really hard. Shame they're 2-0 down. Ravella now plays it down to Doncian, who scored in the last game. Dazelle, Doncian, just stead. He's going to get another chance. He can't get it away. Ken locked down to Ravella. Ravella now plays it back to McGuinness. We've got them penned in here, Sunderland. They're looking really raggedy at the back, and we're just looking for the opportunities now. Power, Kenlock picks it up and plays it to Jones. Jones is so good, right? It's ridiculous how good he is. What a signing. Plays it across, finds Doncian. Can he get 2 goals in 2 games? He was so polite there and laid it off at Edwards. I think he should have drilled it. And by the time it came back to him, the opportunity was gone. But still, really impressed by how he's come in here, you know. I think Bernard Chambers has been out for a while. He's going to find it difficult to force his way back into this team here, you know. But fantastic stuff here. It is still going to be Sunderland 0, Ipswich 2 at half-time as we head to the dressing room. The media giving you a lot of credit, guys. Let's go out there and see if we can really knock this home. We've got York next, so I can really put out another, not a second-rate team, but play some of the other players we got and give these guys a rest. They've had a real good spell here. I think the main thing is, against our biggest rivals, we've actually won the games. It's disappointing with the draws against like the Gillinghams, but all in all, you've got to say, it's encouraging when you're going away to Sunderland, even if they're bottom of the league and you're winning by 2 goals to 0. Imagine they get relegated to League 2. As I said, just Stead's been played through here. What a calamity, and he's put it wide. Oh, that was the chance. If Sunderland score now, I'm going to be very disappointed. Oh, that is something. What a chance that was. Corner now for Ipswich. Ravella's going to plug it in the box here. And it's a good header from just there. Good save from the goalkeeper. I'm actually going to take Ravella off. He's had a good game, but that booking here. Let's get on Flynn Dowds. He's been superb as well this season, hasn't he? Go on, Edwards. I could take off here and replace... Yeah, I'm going to swap him and Jones around. Be really controversial. Make it really difficult. And let's bring on Kean Bennett for a run out as well. See if that makes any difference. Maguire drew here though for Sunderland outside the penalty area. McGuinness can just clear it into the stands. Composed, nothing much to worry about. Free kick now to Ipswich. Can we make it 3-0? Dazelle plays it in. Shaman's managed to make a good clearance there for Sunderland. Wilson can pick it up now and lay it off to Kenlock. We're playing quite narrow as you see, but we can play through teams really successfully. That looked like a handball to me, but the referee hasn't given it. Downs with the strike there. Jones now can pick it up on this opposite side. Now he's changed to the right. Kenlock now coming forward on the left. Can he get a ball across? He can. He finds Hughes. Hughes now. Can he drill it? He plays it off to Kenlock again. There's so much space for us. So much space. This is the problem Sunderland have got here. Hughes plays it in. Dazelle off the defender. Bennett's now. We're all over them. Look, we've got them penned in. They're absolutely on the ropes here and just stead with a header through the crowd. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper reads it very well, and that is all that he needed to do. But anyway, we're still looking incredibly good here at the Stadium of Light. I can't really believe it. And we still got one more change I'm going to make, which actually is going to be just stead off for Caden Jackson, which I think makes sense. I think Lancaster will get a run out against York. He's the young prospect, 20 years old. A bit of like a Harry Kane as well. I mean, he really could step up into the first team, maybe the second half of the season. Jones coming forward now. Is he going to get another goal today? Plays it across, comes off with the defender, but Doncian's there. He's been superb and wins the corner. Corner to Ipswich here. Can we confirm our, can we score 8 goals in 2 games or something? We're on 6 at the moment, so that'll be something. Jackson has come on. We've had 16 shots, 7 on target. Our expected goals is about where it needs to be. Sunderland have been absolutely woeful, haven't they? But as I say that, there's 10 minutes there for them to turn their game around, and Scowen can pick the ball up here. Can he do something for Sunderland? They need a miracle. Hume's played it on. He's the fresh man. Graham's in here. Luckily for us, he was a bit slow. Hume hits it. Holy does really well. Really good save. That's a sign of a good goalkeeper. Hasn't had anything to do all game, and when he does, he stands up and makes a fantastic save here. So that is going to take us towards the last 5 minutes now. Sunderland 0, Ipswich Town 2. Can we get another goal here just to finish it off? I don't think it's going to be necessary. 3 minutes of added time. It's going to be a cracking win for us. Portsmouth are winning yet again. I don't think they've lost a game this season. It's really going to be a 2-horse race this season in League One by the looks of it after this episode. It's going to be us and Portsmouth, Ipswich and Portsmouth fighting for that championship position. Anyway, Scowen plays it back now to Flanagan, Doncian, Jones, Jackson coming forward now. We can counter-attack him. Someone can make themselves a hero. Jackson does really well, gets a strike away. Burge with a good finish, read it really well, which is good news for Sunderland because it would be embarrassing to end up losing this 3-0. Kenlock with a clearing header here. That will probably be the last of the action. That is going to be all she wrote, I think, and it's going to be a famous win here at the Stadium of Light for Ipswich Town against bottom of the league Sunderland, would you believe it? We just look so much on it than they do. Everything they do looks slow, laborious, and we look sharp, and that's the difference today as we win this game by 2-0. Fantastic stuff. I'm going to say I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. I want to try and build that confidence back up into the team now. I don't like to go away too much, and that keeps us in second. As you can see, we're putting a 5-point gap now to Doncaster and Bristol Rovers, who played one more game than us. So that is really, really, really encouraging stuff here, and we're going to keep Sunderland bottom of the league. They've got 5 points in 10 games. Look at that. Utterly crazy. Cannot believe it. And Lincoln have dropped off here right near the top at the start. Ever since we've played them, they've not seemed to do anything. So anyway, really encouraging stuff here. We're going to send the assistants to the post-match press conference and head to the schedule now. As you can see, apart from the Carabao Cup and the Papa John's Trophy, the pizza trophy as we like to call it, we have been pretty dominant. We're winning a lot of games of football, a lot of clean sheets as well. 2-0, 2-0, 4-0, 2-0, only conceding against Gillingham and Accrington. Games we end up drawing in the last minute. So really, in the bigger picture, you've got to say a good bit of resilience there. And does that keep us undefeated in the league? I'm pretty sure it does, right? We haven't actually lost in the league yet. Yeah, lost no games. Only us and Portsmouth are yet to lose. They've drawn 1, we've drawn 3. That is the only difference. So really encouraging start here. And we've got York next in the FA Cup, which you'll see the result of on the next live stream. But anyway, I want to say thank you very much, guys, for watching this. Honestly, it's been really good to have a few people come in and chill it out and check on it. Come back for some more. We might do some more later today. I'm not sure yet, or it might be tomorrow. But anyway, thank you very much for joining us on this Ipswich Town adventure so far. Hopefully some of these defenders will be back soon as well, which will be even more helpful because we've got some more quality to come back in the team. Anyway, like I say, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time here. I've been your host, one only Tom Smith, here on FM303. We'll catch you next time for some more Football Manager action. Cheers now. Thank you very much.